The IRS targeting scandal, that's according to the Justice Department. More than 2 years after Lois Lerner took the fifth, the Justice Department deciding no crime was committed, no charges to be filed. Reaction from a strong critic of the IRS, Congressman Jim Jordan, on that from Sunday.
The president prejudged this case. Remember the facts here. The president said there's no corruption here, not even a smidgen. The chief investigator, the chief lawyer assigned to the Justice Department to evaluate this was Barbara Bosserman, a max-out contributor to the president's campaign. So it shouldn't be any surprise the Justice Department said, oh, there's nothing wrong here. But the American people know that there is.
Catherine Engelbrecht is the founder and president of True the Vote, one of the groups targeted by the IRS. She's testified before Congress. And Catherine, welcome back. And good morning
Thanks.
to you. Does this mean the case is closed ultimately?
Well, I hope not. I mean, we're still in court, still fighting it out. But, you know, the irony of even our court case is that the same attorneys that closed the investigation are also defending the IRS against us in court. This is a lawless generation, a lawless administration where criminals go free and Americans fear their government.
DOJ said this: they found mismanagement, poor judgment, and institutional inertia, but no evidence that would support a criminal prosecution. Where to now on this, if anywhere?
Well, it certainly makes a mockery of all that we've been through in the last 2 years. I hope that when we have our day in court, things will change and we'll have another opportunity for discovery, another opportunity to try to peel back the layers and get to the truth. But the surest shot we have, I think, is in November. Administrators need to remember this, and if they want justice, it'll have to be by cleaning house in November and getting rid of the administration and the ethos that is corroding our country from the inside out.
That's November of 2016. Darrell Isis said there is no consequence for wrongdoing in America today. And he has in the past called for a special counsel. That likely does not happen now. You have an active case. What's the status for yours in court today, Catherine?
Well, we're in appeal right now, and we hope that first quarter of next year we'll have an opportunity to work towards discovery. I mean, this has been an outrageous and an unbelievable process. There is evidence coming out of the woodwork that, in fact, what Lois Lerner and her cohorts did was criminal. Sadly, we're not going to get to see the perp walk that I think all Americans know should be where we're headed. But again, this is an administration that doesn't really want the answers, so they just don't ask the questions.
I can hear the frustration in your voice. What do you think is working here? Is it a cover-up or what? I mean, you know the story better than anyone after your testimony.
Absolutely. This is an administration that knows that they've got a big election and they need to tidy up some loose ends. So they hope that Americans will forget. They've done it early enough in the season, they think that, you know, Americans have a short attention span, right? We'll move on, we'll forget this. I don't think this is the one that we will forget. And if I have anything to do about it, I won't let anyone forget. Wow. This is something that was perpetrated not just on me, John, but on hundreds, maybe thousands of Americans. It's outrageous and it has to stop. It's not okay. We shouldn't fear our government. Just
one more thing. What the DOJ concluded is there was a disconnect between the folks in Washington and those working in the office in Cincinnati. I know you have strong disagreement with that, but how could they conclude there was a disconnect when you would suggest there's evidence to show that indeed there was collusion, and there's evidence of that collusion?
Sure. Well, they can conclude whatever they want. The government polices itself. Who's to stop them? The last best hope we have, I think, save for our court case, is at the polls in November. Americans have to assert themselves through their vote. That's the chance that we have to take the government back. And we have to take every opportunity that we can. Otherwise, this doesn't change. Government's not going to change itself.
So this slows you down for the moment, does not halt your progress for next year. That's what I hear from your answer today, Catherine.
We are continuing on. We are far from done.
Catherine Engelbrecht, thank you. Out of Houston, Texas.